Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. If you're a student right now, I know exactly what you might be feeling. You sit down at your desk and bam, you are just crushed by the weight of looming midterms, those endless reading lists and scattered notes spread out literally everywhere. It honestly feels like you're trying to climb a mountain while juggling. But hey, take a deep breath. Today, I'm stepping in as your guide and mentor because I want to show you a system designed specifically to cut right through all that noise. We're going to explore how to tame your semester using a really brilliantly designed tool from our source material, the ADHD Focus Planner. And you know the best part? You don't even need to have ADHD to benefit from this. You really just need a desire to get your time and maybe a little bit of your sanity back.
So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll start by looking at taming your student schedule, followed by the morning routine reset. Then we'll get into the mechanics of mastering the focus block, tracking distractions, and self-care. And finally, reviewing your weekly wins. Let's just jump right in.
All right, Section 1, Taming Your Student Schedule. Let's change how you work.
Okay, before we even think about looking at a to-do list, we have to completely step away from that toxic mindset of trying to do absolutely everything all at once. The golden rule here? Keep it simple and focus on 3 tasks only. Just 3. Now, I know what you're thinking. When your syllabus feels like a phone book, limiting yourself to 3 tasks sounds impossible, maybe even illegal, right? But actually, that's the secret. By seriously narrowing your focus, you end up accomplishing way more. And please, remember to take breaks. Your brain is not a machine, it's an organic battery. Taking breaks isn't a sign of weakness, it is a fundamental, non-negotiable requirement for academic survival.
Moving on to Section 2, the morning routine reset. It's time to start with a clean slate.
So real academic success, it doesn't actually start at the library. It starts the very moment you sit down and wipe the slate clean, literally resetting your routine every single morning. Step 1, clear yesterday's clutter. Just close those 20 open tabs on your browser. Step 2, pick your 3 goals for today. But listen, it's step 3 that is the absolute game changer here. Forgive yourself for what wasn't done yesterday. We carry around so much academic guilt, don't we? Like, oh, I should have read another chapter or I should have finished that lab report. That guilt completely drains the energy you need for today's focus. So forgive yourself, let it go, and start fresh.
Now, translating this on to paper, we set our daily focus by locking in those top 3 priorities. This is where you dedicate space to what actually moves the needle. Instead of writing something vague like study, you write something highly specific like draft the thesis and first paragraph for History 101. By committing to these top 3 things in writing every single morning, you are giving your day a really clear, unshakable direction.
Section 3, mastering the focus block. Execute without burnout.
Once we have those 3 daily goals locked in, how do we actually execute them without getting totally overwhelmed? Well, research shows the average student's brain loses its peak focus after about 25 to 30 minutes. That's exactly why a focus interval is so crucial. It's a dedicated, timed block of work to prevent burnout. You aren't just working until you collapse. You're sprinting for a set distance and then resting. It is all about structuring your study time efficiently and intentionally.
Let's look at an overwhelming syllabus requirement, something like write 10-page literature review. Looking at that would make anyone want to just close their laptop and take a nap. But if we transform that beast into a focus block, say, write intro paragraph for 25 minutes, the anxiety level literally drops to 0, because honestly, you can do anything for 25 minutes. This is exactly how the planner tames the semester.
To do this effectively, break your tasks into small steps and use a timer. Let's say you need to read biology. Set your timer for 30 minutes. Write down your exact start and end times on your daily focus page to formally track that focus interval, and commit to reading just 2 chapters in that window. And finally, reward yourself. When that timer goes off, go grab a coffee, stretch out, or watch a funny video. The reward completes the habit loop, and it actually trains your brain to enjoy focusing.
All right, Section 4, tracking distractions and self-care. Manage mind and body.
Now, even with the best focus blocks in the world, stray thoughts are going to pop up, and our energy will dip. When you're deep into a focus block, reading all about cellular mitosis, and suddenly you remember, oh no, I need to text my mom back, or I have to buy laundry detergent, do not open a new tab. Just safely park that off-topic idea right there in the distractions box so you don't lose it. Doing this allows your brain to immediately and peacefully return to your reading.
But hey, taming your mind is really only half the battle. We also have to take care of the body housing that mind. The planner puts a massive emphasis on tracking these core self-care metrics: water, exercise, sleep, mood, and your daily reward. You should never forget this fundamental truth. A hydrated, rested student is a much more focused student. You literally cannot outstudy a bad sleep schedule, no matter how many energy drinks you got stockpiled in your dorm.
So use the self-care tracker to physically check off your water intake, log your sleep, and circle the smiley face that matches your mood for the day. I really want to challenge you to monitor these metrics just as closely as you monitor your to-do list. If your focus is absolutely terrible on a Wednesday, look down at your self-care tracker. Did you skip drinking water? Did you only get 4 hours of sleep? The answers to your academic struggles are so often found right here in this section.
And finally, Section 5, Reviewing Your Weekly Wins. Celebrate your progress.
So we've conquered the days, but to truly tame the whole semester, we need a cool-down phase at the end of the week where we review our progress. Using the weekly overview, take a moment to reflect on what went well and what was hard. And guys, this isn't just busy work. Taking 5 minutes on a Sunday to write down that studying in the library went well, but trying to study in your dorm bed was hard, creates a really powerful feedback loop. You are actively building better, smarter habits for next week based on real data from your own life.
As we pull all of this together, let this be your ultimate guiding principle. Progress, not perfection. Academic success is all about forward momentum. It's about checking off one priority, completing one focus block, and drinking one glass of water. It is absolutely not about being flawless. You now have the blueprint. You know exactly how to reset your morning, pick your 3 daily priorities, track your focus intervals, park your distractions, and manage your self-care. The tools are literally right in front of you. So I'm going to leave you with this question to carry into the rest of your day. What will your very first focus block be tomorrow morning? Decide right now, write it down, and go tame your semester. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy studying.